Could you state your name and what you'd like to do in the future?
My name is Dylan Gow.
Thomas Ryan, Billy Grist, Harry Baker.
I'm Sam.
I want to become an editor.
I want to be a creative director and cinematographer.
I want to be a screenwriter. I want to be a film director. I would like to be a film director in the future. Ever since I was young, grew up with a love for film. Actually started off wanting to be an actor, but did film studies in school. Found my passion for filmmaking there, wrote my first script, and I ended up doing my first short film in college. And ever since that short film, I've just wanted to be creating films.
I've always loved the idea of being creative, making something that didn't exist before. And film is photography, music, acting, all in one. It's a perfect choice.
You reckon that was ever like a turning point in your life which made you think, alright, this is what I want to do, this is like, I'm dead set on this?
Yeah, it was mostly like, I think 3 years ago to the day pretty much, that I started actually properly taking it seriously. I'd been making YouTube videos for a while and kind of testing filmmaking, but that was really when I started.
Well, it all started when I actually applied for this course because at the end of like year 11, I didn't know like what to do at all. And I knew that my friend Anthony was going to go on this course, and it sounds bad, but that's the reason why I went on the course. Like I was like went in completely blind, but that's how I kind of fell in love with it, and now I want to do it for like a career, I think.
You might say it sounds bad, but that's actually the exact reason I did it. I didn't know what I wanted to do after, I didn't know what college to go to.
Everyone starts from different places.
Yeah, my friend Tom just said come to Southend with me, and I was like, why not? So I went there, no induction day, just turned up, and yeah, just had a little journey from there, and stories going on. See what goes on later.
Ever since I can remember, I've loved movies. When I was a child, I dreamt of being this big actor, and then around 15 years old, I sort of got rid of that, and then when I was 17, I think I was, or around that age, I saw a movie called All Quiet on the Western Front, and that really opened my eye, and it made me want to make movies myself because I thought it was a really good film. That's what started everything.
So you'd say that film was like a driving point to get you off of like just thinking, oh yeah, this is a dream, into actually making it a reality.
That's exactly what it is, yeah.
Well, when I was a kid, I always enjoyed having the idea of being able to take this in my own creative direction and being able to put my own ideas to work and really show someone what I can do for someone, what my creative mind can almost create in the form of a film.
I don't think anyone can say they're not worried because 20% is so low, and all the people in this room, the odds of everyone being in the industry is pretty much zero. So, you just gotta trust in yourself and in your abilities and just hope, really. But I think I do. I've got my aunt works in the industry as well. Hopefully, it could be a little stepping stone for me personally. But yeah, that's what I'll say about that. It's a hard industry to get into. Obviously, you need to know stuff, but also you need to know people in the industry. So. It's a tricky one to get into the film industry, but I'd say if I give it a solid chance, I may be able to do it.
I wouldn't say I've got a plan, but I'm fairly confident it won't be a problem for me. I think I've got skill and determination that'll help me get there, so I'm not too worried. Fingers crossed.
Well, when you spend 16 hours a day perfecting a craft, researching, just connecting with people, reaching out, I don't think you need to be worried. I think you're on the right track, and that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm really getting out there, I'm connecting with people online, and I'm making work to show other people that I can do this and that. So I think I'm on a good track.
I mean, you can never tell the future, so there's obviously some point of me that's anything could happen, but I feel like as long as you keep to the plan you always have and don't decide to change it, isn't that would not be good. So you obviously got to pick your route, pick the plan that you want to do, basically the plan that you've always thought to.
Yeah, stick with your progression.
Yeah.
Yeah, AI is definitely an interesting one. It's one of those things that we're right at the start of and we have no idea how it's going to go. But I think if we learn to embrace it for what it's good for and don't let it overstep, we should be good. Just be respectful and acknowledge that, you know, it's not doing too much. We're still in control.
Like I said, I feel AI can be used as a tool, not as an excuse, I'd say. So if you can use it to help you for things such as like research when it comes into filmmaking and stuff like that, but to actually help you write a script or do a script for you, that's draw the line there. You can't be that's not the sort of thing that I do.
I use AI in a very specific way. I use it in the built-in tools and softwares that I use in post-production primarily. So DaVinci Resolve, the AI voice detection, for example, or the Magic Mask. Tools like that, where it's not taking control of the work and doing it itself, it's actually allowing you to do the work yourself and actually making it easier for you. That's the only way I'd really use it.
I'll say my opinion on AI is, especially with my type of, by the way I make stuff, it's very unique and it will be very like easily replicated with AI, but it doesn't have like the soul towards it.
Yeah.
Like you could feel when like stuff take people, like when something like takes people hours to make, other than not. So but with AI, I think it could be used in some aspects. But other than that, it shouldn't be used as like a crutch. Like I think that if you rely on AI and you physically can't do without it, then you're doing it all wrong.
I do use AI, but I use it more as a assistant rather than a creative voice in my work. I think AI kills a lot of people's creativity and it dumbs them down quite a lot. I think it shouldn't be used as much as school kids and other filmmakers are using it now.
Well, me personally, I'm dyslexic, so I sometimes use AI to like help me spell things. But other than that, like that's pretty much it for me personally. But
Used it for research, definitely, for when I've made music videos and stuff like that. I wanted to make sure that everything was down to a T, but and obviously sometimes my punctuation isn't the best at times, so I try to use it as a tool to help me. But apart from that, no.
But I don't use it to build me a story. I believe that creating your own work yourself through your imagination is a very vital part of being successful in the industry. Because what happens if this big director comes up to you and says, I want you to make this, and then you don't know what to do and you have to rely on AI? It's not going to look very good. So I think we need to be thinking about that stuff.
So you wouldn't use it in a way to help you create stuff or anything?
no, I think the best creation comes from within.